Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we just got a new espresso machine and let's open this. This is a Breville Bambino Plus and opening the box right now, and the first thing is the manual.
Up next is the tamper.
Cool, and it packs down the coffee grounds. And then here is a single shot cup, which we don't use very often. We like our espresso strong, so we usually do a
double shot.
That's right.
You got your portafilter?
Yeah, and then the double shot cup actually came with thinking it.
Pre-installed, yep.
Then I was so confused.
Yeah, this is like, they call it the razor. It's a distribution tool. So once you tamp it, then you use that and it makes sure you have the correct amount of grounds in your portafilter.
Here's a heavy lifting.
Up next is
The milk jug.
To froth our milk in.
And the cleaning tablets.
And then that's a little cleaning disc you put in the portafilter. It does not go on top of there.
I was trying to figure, it was confusing.
Yeah, I think it goes in the portafilter and then it, closes the machine so it, shoots water up into the machine.
Okay. All right.
And then the reveal. Oh, shiny and chrome.
Here's my new Breville Bambino Plus. And we are ready to make our first cup of latte.
All right, so here we are on the kitchen counter. We've cleaned the machine, ran an initial run just with water to clean it out. And let's set up our grinder with some coffee beans. This portafilter takes 19 grams. And the beans we're using are Tiger Tooth, which is a fresh roasted bean from the local coffee shop, Bodhi Leaf. And we really loved them. I must say they were delicious.
Yeah, I think we finished our first bag like in a week, and we already went back to got another bag. We love this.
And they smell so good. So here we go into our hopper. And then load it into our grinder. Set a nice fine grind because we want it real fine for espresso. And it actually turns out we were a little coarse because we were under extracting. It was going a little quick. The manual says you want to start extracting in about 8 seconds, and we were at about 6 seconds. So we ended up making it a little finer. So we're going to add some espresso and then tamp it, and then use our distribution tool to get rid of any extra to make sure we have just enough grounds in there. We'll clean it off and load it in the machine. And we're ready for espresso. So then put Kat's awesome gold leaf cup. And then we power it on with one of the two buttons. It's a single and a double cup button. We'll choose double cup because, we're hyphy like that. And then in about 6 to 8 seconds, the nectar of the gods comes flowing out. Okay, and then we'll get some nice and cold whole milk, which is my preference. I think Kat prefers almond or oat milk. And then we will use our little steamer wand to make some steamed frothy milk. There's a little sensor on the floor of the espresso machine that will check the temperature, and so once it's up to your desired temp, it'll stop. And what we realized later is that when you do it manually, you get a much nicer microfoam, and it's a little bit easier to make like latte art. But for this first couple, we were enjoying it just the same. And then here we are trying my very first pour. So I realized now part of my problem was I hadn't mixed the milk quite right, so it was like foam on the top and then just warm milk on the bottom. So it's a little hard to get some cool art going that way, but it was still delicious.
Yeah, and he has been practicing it and got much better at this latte art.
Oh, delicious. Okay, Kat, your turn.
Alright, so here is me making my first cup of latte. Here we go, you know, make sure everything is to the perfection.
Foam some almond milk.
Yeah, I usually prefer iced coffee, but I was excited to try out this like new coffee machine, and here we go with our almond milk latte. I think I did pretty good. It was my first try. I was going for this snow mountain look, and I did perfect. Look at that, just perfect.
Ready to go skiing.
Right.
And the taste. Look at that camera work. So what did you think?
It was very fun. I made my first cup of latte, and this machine, we love it. We'll probably upgrade the portafilter in the future, and then maybe we'll do another review. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching, and like and subscribe.